Ah, so hey, I'm Kat, and this is either Kitty Cat's Kerfuffle on Tumblr or Cat's Kerfluffy slash Cat Marshall on YouTube. Either way, I'm glad you're here. I'm sure you're wondering why I've gathered you all here today. Today I thought I'd talk about a little bit of a pet peeve of mine, and that's some people's British accent. And I absolutely love listening to British people talk. I think it's great. I like listening to Scottish people talk. I like listening to Irish people talk. Anyone with an accent, I will literally just sit there and listen to them. But then there's Americans, and there's, Michigan accents and Boston accents and Southern accents and Jersey accents and all that, and that's all great. And I actually pride myself in being able to do most of them. I think I can do them. Some people would be like, "You're stupid," but when Americans try and do a British accent, sometimes they're pretty good. I mean, I like to think that I have an okay British accent, but there are people in my school. Yeah, mostly people in my school. The phone's ringing. I'm going to ignore it, and so are you. But people in my yeah, I lost my train of thought there for a second. Feel free to make fun of me because this video is horribly fractured and broken. And anyway, people in my school, that's where I was. They do British accents, and they have two misconceptions that they really, really like to be the theme of their little United Kingdom cosplay that they have going on. One, that British people drink tea all the time, and two, that the Queen just hangs out with everybody in London or even the areas outside of London, like Cardiff and all the other states, or not states, my bad, cities that people don't really talk about. But, so my British accent, I don't think that I'm too horribly American. I do have a bit of American twist. I'm not the best at a British accent, but I think mine's at least passable. If you're American and you're listening to me, I could probably convince you that I'm from Great Britain, unless you've been there or you watch a bunch of British television like I do. You'll probably notice a few little slip ups that I had, like advertisement instead of advertisement and such. But again, there are people who honestly, if they think they can do a British accent, they really, really shouldn't. And most of the time, that's the case. There are people who have a perfectly good, passable British accent that is better than mine, but then there are the people who don't. Like, go to any midnight premiere, or if you ever went to a midnight premiere for the Harry Potter movies in America, there is someone in the theater who thinks they can do a British accent and is it would be easier to take your ears off with a cheese grater than listen to this person butcher the English language. Like, you want to throw a killing curse their way. It's horrible. But that's the essence of the people at my school when they speak with a British accent. They're not slick and they don't have their pronunciation the kind of twisted way that well, technically Americans have the twisted pronunciation, and British people do it right because they came first. But they don't have the pronunciation and this and such like that, or the vocabulary, or whatever you want to call it, when people are speaking with a British accent in a very convincing manner. They have this kind of over exaggerated, horribly cockney way of speaking. And again, it's all about tea and the Queen and crumpets and doxies and alms for the poor and toss a shilling my way, governor. And governor. When it's governor. When did people start saying, "God save the Queen, fancy a spot of tea, governor"? It bothers me. It really bothers me. And then, like, oh gosh, that's my pet peeves as far as British accents go. And if you're British and you drink tea all the time, or if you hang out with the Queen, that's absolutely great. Feel free to correct me. But one American to another, if you're one of those people who do the horribly exaggerated Cockney accent, please don't. You're gonna get hanged. If, in my opinion, someone will probably be so annoyed with you that they will come after you with a rope and probably build a gallows while you're tied up. It'll happen. But yeah, it bothers me, and my laptop's shaking a lot. My bad, folks. If you're getting like seizures from this video, I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's my British accent pet peeves. and a taste of how I do my British accent on certain occasions. I usually slip into it when I'm talking to authority figures. It's weird. They'll be like, "Hey, Kat, can you come over here for a second?" I'll be like, "Yeah, sure thing. I'll be over just a moment. Let me finish writing this thing up." And they'll be like, "Are you speaking with a British accent?" I'll be, "Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. It happens. It's a chronic disease. Really, just slipping into random accents." Anyway, that's my pet peeve. And just a few things to point out. My hair is blue again. Yay! It was blonde for a really long time, and it was, well, it's still blonde, obviously, in the back, but it was super everywhere bleach blonde, and I didn't like it. I was not happy with it at all. But yeah, it's blue again, and hopefully, when it's time to do my school's rendition of Midsummer Night's Dream, which is coming up in a few weeks, it will be all purple or all blue in the back, something really cool. Um, what else? Oh, it's Spirit Week at my school, which is cool because homecoming is this weekend and it's exciting. Um, I'm had something that I was gonna say. Oh yeah, yeah. As a thespian officer for my thespian club, I get to do a whole bunch of cool stuff with the parade and the tailgate and the homecoming game. And obviously, I'm going to the dance. I'm going with my boyfriend. It'll be our second year. And actually, you guys haven't been introduced to or seen or probably even heard mention of my boyfriend. But yeah, I have a boyfriend. He's cool. I feel awkward now. Talking about my boyfriend on the internet. Oh god. Sorry, I'm normal again. It's okay. Oh, we had a superheroes versus villains day for Spirit Week, and me and my friends dressed up. It was pretty cool. I will post pictures on my Tumblr. So if you're watching this video on YouTube or Facebook or whatever, just and you want to see pictures or other videos I've made, just hop on over to Thoughts. Oh, wrong one. My poetry blog is Thoughts by yours truly, but you can ignore that one. You don't have to go on there. Kittycatskerfuffle.tumblr.com is my normal video blog or video log vlog. I'm not entirely sure what you would call it, but yeah, you can go over there and look at stuff, and it'd be really cool if you did. I'm an attention whore. I absolutely love it. Gimme, gimme, gimme. Um, I'm pretty sure that's about everything that I had to say today. So, just a recap of the video so far. I complained about people who do not do a very good British accent. I talked about a Shakespearean play that my school will be performing soon. I talked about homecoming, Spirit Week, and the dance, and I mentioned my boyfriend, which you don't really have to pay attention to if you don't want, because I really hate it when people brag about relationships, but I'm doing it right now. I'm a hypocrite. And so the very last point made in this video. But other than that, I don't think there really needs to be anything else that needs to be covered. So, I love you.